Badger fans, let's talk about it. Let's go. Hardy Watts commits to the Wisconsin Badgers. This is a huge pickup. Let's talk about it, what it means. Let's talk his game, and let's give some credit to a dude who doesn't get enough credit in situations like this. Let's go.
You are Locked On Badgers, your daily podcast on the Wisconsin Badgers. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
What is going on, Badger fans? It is maximum wattage as Hardy Watts commits to the Wisconsin Badgers. Thank you so much for joining us. A bonus episode today. I'm off in Angola, Indiana, driving across the country on my way to Wisconsin. But I'm sitting in a boardroom talking about this because you can't not talk about it when you get a four-star offensive lineman like Hardy Watts committing to the program over Michigan, over Clemson. Official visits to those places. Also offers from Miami. Like, you can't not talk about this. Monstrous pickup. Monstrous pickup for the Wisconsin Badgers. Let's talk about the game first. You're talking about somebody who 6'6", 290, built really well. He's going to get into a college program. He's going to get with BC, Brady Collins. He's going to put on 20 pounds. He's a monster. Like, really, really good build right now. Pretty long arms. Great fit for a guard spot. Flies off the ball, great explosion off the ball, tremendous run blocking ability, really buries people, finishes blocks, nasty. You can see it on film. He's giving people just a little bit more, pile driving them into the ground, giving them a little bit extra at the end. Just great physicality. You can see it at the point of attack. He just moves people, buries people, punishes people for wanting to play the game of football. That is his MO. But great movement skills as well. He has got really, really unique ability in space. He can wall off on people. He can put people, releasing from the line of scrimmage. He can get on that linebacker or find somebody out in the edge and really create running lanes in space, which is really unusual for an offensive lineman his size. Good technique. We talk about technique a lot with offensive linemen. I think he sinks his hips pretty well. He mirrors pretty well on the edges in pass protection. Not the most elite level of competition for sure, but the physical traits are all there. Again, just big, nasty, physical guy who could probably play some tackle, but he's going to be a guard for the Badgers. Really powerful at the point of attack, buries people. Great leg drive. Really, really drives people out of the interior of the offensive line to create these big running lanes. He's awesome. This is fantastic film, a fantastic get. Again, you look at the offers, right? You're beating Michigan, who had an official visit. You're beating Clemson, who had an official visit. Those are two teams that have recently won national titles, bringing him on campus. This is also a kid from offers from elite schools in the ACC, in the SEC, in the Big Ten. Tremendous offer list. One of the things we talk about a lot in this show is, does the rankings, a four-star player, does the ranking add up? Yeah, like he's a four-star player. That makes sense. Does the offer list, does that check the box? Yeah. I mean, you're talking about elite blue blood offer list for this offensive lineman. Does the film check the box? 100%. Like, his film is really, really rock solid. Really good. This is we got a show coming up later this week with Justin and I, but this is my second favorite offensive line get, I think, out of the last two classes behind Kevin Haywood. And that's hard because I love Big Roski. I love Nolan Davenport. I love Ryan Corey. I love Emerson Mandel. This dude has such a high floor because he's so physical. He's already got almost a college-ready body. He's well coached. He's going to have to adjust to a little better level competition. He's going to have to put on a little weight, but he's not having to put on 40 or 50 pounds like a lot of high school players. And you're hoping that, I hope that works. He's already pretty close to that. He understands angles. He gets low already. He understands mirroring and sinking the hips on pass protection. He can play in space. There is so much to love here. And suck it, Michigan. Suck it. Sorry, I don't even know where that came from. I do know where it came from. Michigan has a bit of an arrogance with them, right? Michigan thinks, why would we lose an offensive lineman to Wisconsin? Well, in the past, maybe that's true. Maybe not. I'm going to get into one of the reasons you're not going to lose them. Why you are going to lose them to Wisconsin is Coach Blazek and Brady Collins. So we've talked a lot about Coach Blaz, and the incredible work he's done and how personal he is and how much of a home run that hire potentially is. I want to talk about Brady Collins first. Brady Collins, for offensive linemen, is Wisconsin's ace in the hole. Every offensive lineman I've talked to, and I've talked to a lot of them at this point, going back a couple of years, right? Or their family members. You're thinking of Kevin Haywood's family. They loved Brady Collins. Kevin Haywood loved Brady Collins. Talked to Logan Powell, loved Brady Collins. I talked to Logan Powell's family, loved Brady Collins. Talked to Nolan Davenport recently. Nolan Davenport is like Brady Collins. I'm telling you right now, Wisconsin essentially has 2 offensive line recruiters with Blazek and Brady Collins, and they're both elite at that spot. Brady Collins does not get I'm telling you right now, and put this in the back of your head. When an offensive lineman gets to campus, we sick Brady Collins and Coach Blazek on him. And that 1-2 combo is really, really difficult to beat right now because Brady Collins connects to the offensive lineman. They talk about it. He's talked about it on this show. Those are his dudes, right? He's talked about it. He's really good with them. He sells physical development in such a way that other programs in their strength and conditioning departments, they're just not measuring up to him. It's a hidden ace in our hole with offensive linemen come to campus. And then Coach Blas is incredible too. So you got both these guys on campus. When we get offensive linemen here, they're just knocking it out of the park. And this is the latest example. Listen, Logan Powell was a big-time win against big-time programs. Just like this kid, the big-time win against big-time programs. You can't say enough about it. Again, I'm sorry if my Wi-Fi is dropping in and out. I'm in Angola, Indiana. I think I'm sucking all the internet into me right now. But huge pickup on Wisconsin. I'm excited for it. This one's a major coup. Suck it, Michigan. On Wisconsin. Let's go.